Susan has her sights set on growing her investment, and to do it, she'll need to find a larger investment property that can meet her goals. To move her equity from her old property to a new one, she'd like to use the 1031 exchange and defer the tax liability from the sale of her current property. However, this could be very stressful since there's very low inventory and the rules of the exchange require her to identify a replacement property within 45 days of selling her current property. If she isn't able to, she could end up owing a lot to Uncle Sam. David is having a similar problem. He's just had a sudden and unexpected opportunity to buy a new investment property, and he's eager to make the upgrade. Taking advantage of it, however, will mean he'll need to act before he has time to consider selling his current property, and he needs time to prepare that he doesn't have. Both Susan and David want to leverage the 1031 exchange to acquire a new investment property and defer their tax liabilities, but their circumstances could prevent them from doing so without another path forward. And that's where the professionals at deferredtax.com are able to help by educating Susan and David about the reverse 1031 exchange. Just as the name suggests, the reverse exchange implies the same transaction as a regular 1031 exchange, but instead of selling old property first, new property is found and purchased up front. It will require David and Susan to come up with cash equal to the equity in their old properties, but if they can do this, it will mean the 45-day time constraint will no longer be a barrier to their progress. In other words, Dave and Susan will have to raise new money to buy new property, then sell their old ones through an accommodator to recoup their original equity. This way they have 180 days instead of 45 to sell their old property. Once they acquired their new properties, an accommodator took possession of their original real estates before they were put up for sale. Given a seller's low inventory market, David and Susan's properties quickly sold within the 180-day exchange period. The accommodator captured the cash from the sale before turning it over, along with the titles of their new properties, to David and Susan to complete a successful exchange. This is a simplification of the reverse 1031 exchange, which is fairly complex and includes additional fees. There are risks involved with this and any real estate investment transaction, which makes reviewing your situation with trusted professionals an important step. There are many ways to apply this tax strategy, either individually or in combination with others. To learn more about your options, contact your real estate agent and schedule an appointment with deferredtax.com today.